First of all, yeah, brother Haji, I am very happy that we're having this very classy back and forth. I further appreciate the fact that you hide my comments from your channel so that, you know, whatever gives you an edge, you keep, and whatever makes you look bad, you hide. Unfortunately for you, I accidentally went to the channel from my other account and I saw that my comment was not there, but when I go from my One Way to Paradise, I see that my comment is there. You claimed that I was being weak-minded, or I'm a weak-minded person, because I'm gonna make this public since you don't allow my comments to appear on your channel, barakallah feekum. So supposedly he said I'm weak-minded because when he first did the first video against me, that I was there in the live, you know, defending myself, if I may say. And then again, I appeared in the comment of that latest video he made against me. And supposedly, because I'm there in both occasions, that makes me a weak-minded person who's is freaking out. He failed to realize that he's actually spoken against me tens of times. I mean, before that video, the last video of refutation, of course, I think he's in the wrong business. He really should be in Hollywood or maybe Bollywood, depending on his background. He thinks he's running a movie channel with all these trailers, whether it's the introduction of the videos or the trailers and all this excitement and the community posts. Of course, if you look at the engagement, mashallah, tabarakallah, it's out of this world. 4 likes, 2 likes, you know, a couple of very intelligent people leaving the usual comments that are full of knowledge and full of wisdom and full of beauty. I mean, you know that you're on the right track when you call someone Shrek. I mean, if you said that I look like Shrek, I would swallow that one. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you look like a crackhead, because you do. But at least you say you look like Shrek. You don't call someone Shrek, just like I don't call you a crackhead. And the one who started this name calling is obviously you. And it's really indicative of how the amount of manners that you have within your arsenal is definitely devastating and out of this world. Of course, besides, you know, this idiot, this square head, box head, all of these things, mashallah, tabarakallah, you're pretty fancy with your vocabulary, I must admit. And your vocabulary is so next level that he ended his comment by saying, denial is not a river in Egypt, right? That's like the pun of all puns. So you might take a while to figure it out, because it's so lame that I know you'll be like, oh, wow. But still. Regardless, so all of these trailers and all these videos where you're constantly slandering and lying, and I'm sitting there, you know, I could defend myself on many occasions. I'm patiently sitting there, not even bothering. Then I leave a comment in reply to someone on that video you made, because that person seemed to be a little more confused, and I sense that he might accept some advice from outside. I replied to him to try to use that against me, that I'm a joke because I'm weak-minded, because I'm all over the place trying to defend myself. Ooh, akhi, that is so cheesy, man. And that is so pathetic. You don't have to lie in order to make your audience happy. Keep it real, man. If I was there on every single post, every one of the community posts, and because you tag me, yeah, Zeki, you're tagging me on my channels, I see them, I don't even reply. Then you're like eagerly waiting for me to reply. Then when I reply, you act like, oh look, you reply all the time. Yeah, sheikh, come on, yaqi, grow up. Wearing sunglasses is not gonna make you any cooler, yani. You have to be cool naturally. Pretending to be cool by wearing fancy blue color and wearing some sunglasses because you finally got some sun in the UK is not going to suddenly make you a cool individual. Surely if you call your fellow Muslim a Shrek, and or you make this soy jack, whatever that character is, and you try to make it, that's surely not cool. That's far from cool on multiple levels. But yani, we expect this from kindergarten quality level of knowledge. To respond to you, ya Mhandis, you further chose a clip where I'm discussing an ayah like this. Like, this is a tafsir class. So I take an ayah, and then in an ayah I mention you, or somebody mentions you in the Q&A, I give you a minute of my time. You take that clip and then you try to refute by by citing books. And it's the most entertaining thing in the world to watch someone who can't read Arabic. And please, people, please have mercy on your souls. Ya ikhwan, I don't know how to explain it to you. If a person does not know the language, or they have, as he admits, intermediate level, beginner level of knowledge of a language, you are not in a position to be communicating and educating the world on that subject. And that applies to anything in this world, any matter, any subject in the world. If you don't know it enough, you're just not supposed to speak about it. What is this amazement that his followers have by him getting some random book, Sheikh Jangabili Tankanunu from Bazooka, who said that Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab went to Asir and he opened a can of Asir. And look, he's bringing the evidences, whereas this guy, Abu Mussab, the Shrek, all he does is give general statements that are not verifiable and they cannot be endorsed. I'm not sitting here giving you a breakdown of the legacy and the history of Muhammad ibn Wahab. I did that in a podcast with Sheikh Jalal. And according to Brother Haji, because he respects the elderly, Jazakallahu khairan ya Sheikh, because he respects the elderly, he decided conveniently not to address the podcast with Jalal, which is about Muhammad Abdul Wahab. Instead, go to the small video of mine where somebody asked me a question and I answered it. How convenient, because of his respect for the elderly. That respect for the elderly, I'm older than you. I am 43 years old right now. Does elderly to you is someone who's above 60 mathalan? You call me Shrek and you respect the Sheikh so much that you compromise your deen and you compromise your position and you compromise what you believe is to be haqq, and you throw that all in the trash because of your respect for Sheikh Jalal. The sincerity is outstanding. The sincerity which you could see from the moment you play the video and an ad of some woman singing comes on, at least that's what I've seen, that already is a display of the highest level of sincerity in Islam. What you cannot ask for anything after that. And even that is not pushing the channel forward. Still struggling with the subscribers. Lesh ya Sheikh, you're still struggling with the subscribers because you're not really teaching the Muslims anything. Do you have anything beneficial on that channel except 1 minute you get me? Next, all of your videos. Trailer, watch out. The next one is going to destroy Salafiyya from the grounds up and we're going to shackle and shake the world and it's going to be the earthquake. And then you bring a book and then you try to read the book. What are we going to benefit from this? And what are we going to get from this? Absolutely nothing. This is the quality. This is the quality of the refutation. So in a nutshell, ya akhi, teach the people something beneficial so that people will subscribe and learn. All of your videos are just taking us down. You think that you're the mujaddid of the century and you're going to destroy Salafiyya because you came across a few books. I don't know who gave them to you. You can't even read them out properly. You're just reading excerpts, random excerpts here and there. It is not going to make the impact that you're looking for. And no, you have not affected us in the least bit. As the brother said, the fact that I'm giving you so much airtime is already more than enough. That's it. No one's buying this except people that are already preconceived on hating the Salafi methodology and the Salafi Aqidah. That's it. You're only preaching to the course. You're preaching to the people that are already on that page. But are you going to bring on people and really show them the light? And if so, yahi, there's no harm in, by the way, critical analysis of other people's opinions and educational, academic responses. Please go ahead, but keep them academic. Keep them academic. We don't have to go into this name calling every now and then. Okay, you can lose your cool. But every other video, you wind up talking and calling people things dumb and dumber. Ya akhi, wallah al-azim, aib, ya akhi, aib. Anyways, I hope you accept this, man. I hope you accept this and you take heed and you slow down. Look, you're young now. I don't know how young you are, but maybe when you grow up a little bit, you're going to look back and say, man, I could have done this better. And I'm trying to cut this, give you the shortcut. And I'm telling you, you've been there, done that. So figure it out sooner, akhi. so that you don't have to look back and have a lot of regret, because you're just creating a lot of enemies. And when you die and you meet Allah, you want to have on your on your book of deeds more than those videos. You want to offer something useful and beneficial, and for you to be able to do so, you have to have learned it yourself. And learning the deen is not just knowing the deviance of Muhammad Abdul Wahhab and how he was the father of terrorism according to you. That is not the knowledge that you will use to get closer to Allah. It's maybe extra knowledge that you're happy to have, okay, but you got to work on the other stuff, and you have to change your demeanor a little bit. You have to mellow down a little bit, and then, you know, and then be sincere. If somebody leaves a comment where they didn't curse you out, keep it, man. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Let the people read it. You keep your comments so you can get the likes, and you hide the other person's comments, man. That's, akhi, come on, bro, Haji. Yalla, enough said, enough said. Al-Muhim, أتمنى لك الخير والتوفيق. In spite of all these differences, at the end of the day, you're my brother in faith. And somehow, somewhere, I hope that Allah Azza wa Jal will unite the hearts of those who are differing, and will unite us upon the truth and upon the guidance that the Prophet ﷺ left behind, not upon the statements of this sheikh versus that sheikh. Islam is a lot more than that.